Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors, as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This game is part of the travel schedule for Milwaukee. There's no question this game will put them to the test. Facing off against a team that has every expectation of beating them, they'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
And always difficult to play games on back-to-back nights like they have to, but it's that much harder to do it coming off of a loss in that first one. So there's some extra added pressure to not lose 2 in a row in such a short period.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have much time to recover physically or mentally, but the mindset shouldn't be any different than if they had lost a game 5 days ago.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Chris Middleton is out there with Mayo. And it's Henson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, the Bucks made huge strides as a team last season. Greg, most of it came from them establishing themselves. As a top-tier defensive team.
And Kevin, as you know, that's really where it starts for all the elite teams. And the Bucks defensively were very strong. You look at the metrics that measure a lot of the defensive categories. Bucks finished with the second best defensive rating in the NBA.
And guys, the Bucks were great across the board defensively. Top 5 in field goal percentage defense. Top 10 in three-point field goal defense. And, of course, created a lot of turnovers, too.
Here's Mayo after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Mayo into the lane. Henson dishes to Mayo. 6 to shoot. 11 feet away. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And a big part of why the Bucks were so good on defense is because they got back on defense. They allowed the fewest fast break points in the league. Hustling back in transition goes a long way with the team's D.
From deep. The shot, no good. Excellent D there for Mayo. Look at that.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
This one for 3. The shot no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost them.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Milwaukee. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Chris Middleton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. And the baseline jumper, no good. Warriors trailed by 3. Curry with it. Now Mayo defending. And Steph Curry gets the 3.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. See, he passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Vaughn can't get it to go.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Pass Joel Bryant. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Barbosa kicks to Ezeli. Here's Spates. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Spates has got his first points of the night.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
On its way from Barbosa for 2. Off target from the wing. Here's Carter Williams. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Warriors on top as they end the first quarter on a 14-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Parker and Henson, the duo inside. And it's Mayo in at the small forward.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the leaner.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. Clock at 6. Shot by Mayo is no good. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league and break both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. Kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. Parker passes to Mayo. To stop the run. Good D by Thompson.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Curry can't get it to go.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Mayo. Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Bucks trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now here's Mayo. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Thompson outside. Bogut kicks to Curry. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Estes Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Brandon Rush. Outside for Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's now 8 points for Steph Curry. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Again, Mayo missing.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. No good from Spates. Bucks trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They haven't done nearly as much inside as they did in the first. They've got to get back to their game plan, which is to work it inside and force the defense to react to the ball going to the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Here's Barbosa. They get it back. Iguodala. Livingston kicks to Spates. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. And the Warriors lead by 12.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Livingston. Rebounded by the Bucks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Iguodala's got his second bucket tonight. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and it had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
It takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting lights out, but that's exactly what he was able to do with his play on the glass.
Yes, sir. I mean, that area around the bucket has been his turf tonight. A sensational display of rebounding in the first half.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers.